very warm welcome to Let's Get It On with me, Suzanne Letting. Each week we're going to be listening to brand new releases from artists all over the globe. So now's the time to grab that cup of tea, that cup of coffee, or even a glass of wine as we get lost in some fabulous music.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, hello and a very warm welcome to your Saturday night with me, Suzanne Letting. Well, last week I said to you we've got a bumper show, and tonight is no exception. We have got a jam-packed show full of new music from emerging artists all around the globe. So the first set, I hope you've got your cup of tea, your cup of coffee or your glass of wine, because we're going to kick off with Perfect Female Type with Maya Camaro, and this is Play Your Games, and it's from the Play Your Games Perfect Female Types Body to Body rework. was Perfect Female Type there with Maya Kamara. Play Your Games from the Perfect Female Type's Body to Body rework. Now, Maya Kamara's life has been shaped by two powerful forces, her music and her Christian faith, and she was certainly a powerhouse on that track, wasn't she? Next up is The Phantom Man is back with us with a new track called And So. Oh, I loved that intro. That was The Phantom Man there with And So. Now, The Phantom Man is the musical project of Clive Newlands, a UK-based synth player and songwriter. Growing up in a musical family, Clive began piano lessons at the age of 5 and brass instruments from the age of 12. And as a teenager, he became passionate about creating his own music. And I think that shines through, doesn't it, in that track? I told you, we've got a stonker of a show for you tonight. Next up, guess what? Syntronics is back with a beautiful track called Best Friends. And if you've got a best friend, you need to show them this track. Okay, that is definitely going to go into the Beastie Tracks for me to listen to on some of my long journeys. As you know, the Beastie Tracks is on Spotify. There's a link on my Facebook page. And all of the artists that you're listening to tonight are going to go into that, because I like nothing better to listen to them all over again when I'm on a long journey. And I often do that, travelling from Suffolk to Bedfordshire to Milton Keynes to see the team and obviously family. So Syntronics there, that is hanging out by your DeLorean with your best friends at the golden hour, and Syntronics turns the moment into pure 80s magic. Oh, I've got goosebumps saying that, because it absolutely did, didn't it? So what have I got next for you? Well, coming up next is OAG, back with a beautiful orchestrated track called Tomorrow. Just enjoy this and all the elements that are in this track. That was Tomorrow by OAG, and they are a transatlantic electronic duo of Iwan Bedford and Wesley Reed, creating melodic synth-led pop that blends nostalgic textures with clean modern production. You cannot mistake Wesley's vocals in that track, such beautiful vocals, Always a delight to listen to, and always a delight to know how well these tracks are put together. Now, as an artist myself, it's so difficult, and it's so difficult to explain to you, the listener, how much time goes into each of these tracks to create the sounds that you're listening to and to make them as polished as they are. I take my hat off to all of the artists that you're listening to on my show because they do it all themselves. So what have I got coming up next for you? Well, this is a brand new artist, and you need to watch this one because this young man is going to go places, I know. So who is it? Well, it's none other than Matthew Joseph. Now, he's just released a new single, Psychic, and it's highlighting the issues of early onset dementia. As a young artist who may carry the hereditary dementia gene himself, it is a course that's very close to his heart because the disease has already affected 6 members of his family, including his beloved mum Jill, who passed away in 2024. Matthew's mum was his biggest supporter, attending every performance and features in the fantastic video for the single. Now, my friend Sharman had a very rapid dementia onset at the back of 23, I think it was 24, and it wiped her out completely, and we got an idea of what rapid dementia was like because it just seemed like overnight she'd become a different person. Hers was attributed to the vaccine, and she can't have the vaccine anymore, the COVID vaccine, and she had a bad reaction to the last one. So it's very close to my heart too. And Matthew, this is just an absolutely beautiful track, so please enjoy it and please go and follow Matthew because I think he's a star to watch for the future, for sure.
Before you'd ask if there's a chance of what I've been working on, working out. All your beliefs, they got into me. I had to leave, 'cause I can't afford any room for that. I don't need a sidekick to know I'll be better off without you, and I don't need a sidekick to see things are gonna work out for me. I don't need a sidekick to tell what I'm gonna make of myself, and I don't need a sidekick to know I'll be better off without you. I figured it out, I'll bring about what I allow myself to imagine that might happen. I've shed the weight of death and fate, no looking back, I'm drawing closer to what I dreamed of. I don't need a sidekick to know I'll be better off without you, and I don't need a sidekick to see things are gonna work out for me. I don't need a sidekick to tell what I'm gonna make of myself, and I don't need a sidekick to know I'll be better off without you. Yeah.
That was Matthew Joseph there with a Psychic, and he is an artist I think you should get excited about. Influenced by the 2000s pop, Matthew Joseph is a natural born performer and visual artist performing live, and this is where he really comes to life. Think Brittany Tate McRae and Justin Bieber energy, lively and colourful music videos and explosive live performances. Over 200,000 streams and headlined in Las Vegas, Maz Plasmos Pride festivals this year and many more. I think he's definitely one to watch. He's got a beautiful voice and those arrangements in that track are just simply beautiful. So what have I got up next for you? Well, I've got Cassetta and Colour Theory, a collaboration for you to enjoy. This is Fallback.
chances. I shot my shot. Thought it would happen, but she thought not. If I could fall back 1 hour, include daylight savings time, why can't we just all agree to call it a mulligan? Go out on a high note. If I could fall back 1 hour, include daylight savings time, why can't we just all agree to call it a mulligan? Go out on a high note.
That was Cassetta there with 86,000 followers on Spotify, combining the melodic nostalgia of synthwave and modern production chops and genre influences ranging from electro house to hip hop, and also Colour Theory with over 23,000 streams of that track already. Colour Theory has masterfully woven retro motifs from vintage game consoles into weighty subjects, summoning warm childhood memories. Beneath the synth layers lies a quiet bravery, and I think you'll agree that is one hell of a collaboration for us to enjoy. Next up is a brand new track from Lifelong Corporation. This is the Cold Truth Inside, and it's from the album Cold Truth Inside.
Truth inside, you crossed the thin line, trust turned into dust, no warning at all, your voice like a blade, it cut through my skin, you hid in the dark, I let chaos in. Gave you my face, you buried it deep, ashes remain, and shadows I keep. Now hear this song, it beats in the night, betrayal still burns, but I stand upright. will still bounce, but I stand upright.
I bet that got your shoulders shuffling there. That was Lifelong Corporation there with The Cold Truth Inside. Now, who is Lifelong Corporation? Well, it's a solo musical project by Albert Roda, a composer and producer from Valencia in Spain. I told you, these are truly global emerging artists. Now then, pens and pencils at the ready, because I've got another brand new artist for you to get to know, like and love. Based in the UK in St Albans. I know St Albans very well. Dead Colours combine synth pop and indie rock with a nod to the 80s. Retro synths mix with cutting guitars to create their unique sound. Lyrically, they touch on personal struggles and finding your place in the world, however long that takes. And this is their track from a newly released album called Emotional Corrosion, and this is Travelling. And they are going to take us nicely up into set 2 just for you here on Let's Get It On.
In my head I wanna let go, 'cause I'm gonna be a no-show. I guess I always wanted solo, I never said I had a halo. And now I really wanna move on, 'cause yesterday's long gone. Don't know why I wanna hold on, it was never gonna last long. I feel like traveling, it keeps on happening. I know you felt it, I just can't help it. I feel like traveling, it's just like gambling. I know you felt it, I just can't help it. I'm about to relapse, I'm falling for the same traps. If I'm never gonna get caught, then take me to the airport. Give me some adventure, I set my own agenda. Now as long as I am breathing, I'll take it as a healing. I feel like traveling, it keeps on happening. I know you felt it, I just can't help it. I feel like traveling, it's just like gambling. I know you felt it, I just can't help it. I feel I should be traveling. I feel like traveling, it just keeps happening. I know you felt it, I just can't help it. I feel like traveling, it keeps on happening. I know you felt it, I just can't help it. I feel like traveling, it's just like gambling. I know you felt it, I just can't help it. I feel like traveling, I should be traveling.
listening there to Dead Colours from their new album Emotional Corrosion. That was Travelling, and I think they are an artist to watch too. All the way from St Albans, I am going to be playing and working my way through that album for you, so you'll be able to hear more from them. Now, before I introduce set 2, I hope you've got your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, your glass of wine, or your pint of ale, as Lord Duncan of the Folly would say, because he's going to listen to the show while he's doing his painting and decorating. But I want to say a shout out to our wonderful Mick Bannister, who is recovering from a knee operation on Friday. Mick, I hope the hospital are looking after you very well. I bet he's tuning in from his hospital bed, and I hope you are home soon. And I want to say a shout out to Melissa Whitehouse. She had her debut show with us here on Spectrum on Air on Friday at 2 o'clock with Just a London Girl. And Melissa and I have been chatting all week about getting that ready to air. But we've also been talking about the calamities we both have found ourselves in from time to time. It seems that we are both Calamity Janes, and we're thinking about a Lettings and Whitehouse show to talk about all the calamities we've had, because it doesn't matter where we go or what we do, sometimes we always end up hurting ourselves unintentionally. Well, enough of that. Let's get on with set 2, because we've got Volker Milch next and Skull Smith with a cover version of Shout, and I think you're going to enjoy this.
Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout, shout, let it all out.
That was independent songwriter and producer from Bonn in Germany, Volker Milch there, and Skull Smith with Shout. Now, so excited to have We Plastique back with us, an absolutely brilliant band that we haven't had on the show for quite a while. This is Revival, and this is from a brand new album, which isn't released yet, but it will be coming soon. It's Forever Will Be Over Before You Know It, and we sometimes feel that, don't we? Sometimes things go on and on and on forever, forgetting that everything does pass eventually. Well, this is Revival from We Plastique.
Sit in the rain and lose it all the same. But we're returning to live another day. There's no replacing what we've thrown away. Its subliminal form belongs to me. In the story of decay, and I can break you down with all the shame. Can't imagine the cross you'll have to bear. And we return to the start and turn right round again, and never will it end. Whatever the cost, I'll crash right into you. 'Cause nothing's sure so far, except we're all miles away, and everything is gone. I won't forget all the million times I said. And we return to the start and turn right round again, and never will it end. Whatever the cost, I'll crash right into you. 'Cause nothing's sure so far, except we're all miles away, and everything is gone. I won't forget all the million times I said.
That was We Plastique there with Revival from the forthcoming album Forever Will Be Over Before You Know It. Now, We Plastique is the collaborative project of Martin Nyrup and James Thomas, their first debut album in 2022. was really well received, and Forever Will Be Over Before You Know It is released through the Town and Towers record label, and it is their second studio album. Now then, when I came back from holiday, I thought I'd buy myself a little gizmo. So I've actually got a Polar Go, which is from Blackstar, and it's a mobile audio interface. But I'm having trouble with the volumes. I have turned the input and the output way up to full percent, and I still don't think I've actually recorded this as loud as it should be. So it's going to be interesting when I listen back to the show how loud I am against the music and whether or not our systems will calibrate me a little bit louder. Because when I'm looking at the waveforms, it looks so tiny, and normally it looks a lot bigger. So let me know. Tell me if you've noticed a difference with my new little gizmo. Now then, this next band, I thought I'd already played them, but I don't think I have. This is the Ultimate Dreamers, and they are a post-punk cold wave band conceived in Belgium. And they are quite an interesting band to get to know. So this is their track, Kids Alone. It's the Or Animo remix. Now, I seem to remember saying that myself, but it might be that I did want to play them last week, but we ran out of time. So here they are, the Ultimate Dreamers with Kids Alone.
Mom and Dad, they hate the road. Let us steer in body mode. No rules, no curfew will do. Living life in movie suit. They wait like water and leave me when I tell that Don't leave, the kids alone, don't leave, the kids, don't on the floor, someone passed on my door, Snapchat stories going live, leaving looking like we'll survive. Alone, don't leave, don't
The Ultimate Dreamers there with Kids Alone. That was the O Animo remix, and that was a brilliant track. I'm glad I've got those in the bag for you, and I've got a few more to share from them in the coming weeks ahead. Now, next up is a brand new track from myself and Arsene Teeb, aka Manfred Thomaser. Manfred asked me to collaborate on this track, and it's a track that I've narrated, and it's all about democracy and the preservation of democracy. And it's quite an emotional track because it's kind of how we all feel at the moment, don't we? That democracy seems to be sliding away from us and we're becoming more and more dictated to. So it's a bit of a melancholy track at the moment, that we should allow democracy to prevail. So this is myself and Arsene Teeb with Democratie.
You all know Article 1, Paragraph 1 of the Basic Law for the Federal Republic of Germany. It says, human dignity shall be inviolable. To respect and protect it shall be the duty of all state authority.
Wir brauchen Konzepte, einen guten Plan für die nächsten Jahrzehnte. Sonst geht nichts voran.
The basic law for the Federal Republic of Germany says every person shall have the right to free development of his personality, insofar as he does not violate the rights of others or offend against the constitutional order or the moral law.
Demokratie gefährdet wie nie. Wenn andere hassen, dürfen wir sie nicht lassen. Oh, Demokratie.
Article 20, Paragraph 3 and 4 of the Basic Law for the Federal Republic of Germany say, the legislature shall be bound by the constitutional order, the executive and the judiciary by law and justice. Germans shall have the right to resist any person seeking to abolish this constitutional order if no other remedy is available.
Demokratie gefährdet wie nie. Wenn andere hassen, dürfen wir sie nicht lassen. Oh, Demokratie.
Of Article 5, Paragraph 1 of the Basic Law for the Federal Republic of Germany says, every person shall have the right freely to express and disseminate his opinions in speech, writing and pictures, and to inform himself without hindrance from generally accessible sources.
Wir brauchen Konzepte, einen guten Plan für die nächsten Jahrzehnte, sonst geht nichts voran.
Those who do not actively protect democracy bring about its downfall. Everyone is a moral authority. Everyone is committed to preserving democracy.
Demokratie gefährdet wie nie. Wenn andere hassen, dürfen
That was Arsene Teeb there and myself, Suzanne Letting, with Democratic. Now, I love Manfred's vocals and I get inspired by other artists that I collaborate with. And it's such a joy to be doing different tracks, different creativity than my own tracks that I do, which are sometimes cover versions or sometimes some of my own songs. It's nice to be challenged in that way. Now then, drum roll, please, because we've got Of What Remains back with us. They are back in the studio creating some fabulous tracks, and I've got a couple to share with you over the next coming weeks. So this is Of What Remains, and this is Fragments, and you're going to love this.
Absent mind left to decide. You cannot run from the rising tide. Desperate times, they tell the truth. But will they come? Will they find you? I can feel it in my bones, the fragment of my soul. The ends are falling apart 'cause we're broken. We're broken. We're going back to the start. It's in motion again. We are the angels of dark. We're the chosen. The chosen. Watch us ignite the spark that's frozen for you. Carry away, left to sustain. This prison's left me in my mindless shame. Your constant rule will fade away. An endless word left to rot and decay. I can feel it in my bones, the fragment of my soul. The ends are falling apart 'cause we're broken. We're broken. We're going back to the start. It's in motion again. We are the angels of dark. We're the chosen. The chosen. Watch us ignite the spark that's frozen for you.
That was Of What Remains. They are back in the studio and they have a brand new album out, which is out on the 2nd of April, and that is called Acrimonia. So you won't find it yet on Spotify, and I've got another couple to share with you next week. I'm so looking forward to sharing that because they are absolutely brilliant. So where am I going to take you to next? Well, I couldn't believe what was in my inbox. MNTL featuring Belle from the album Disarray. I've done an absolutely goosebumpy cover version of the Clean Bandit song Rockabye, and this is brilliant. And do you know what? It's a huge compliment, I think, when artists create a version of your song but they do it in their own style. I don't think it detracts from either artist at all. I think it's a huge compliment, and of course it brings up the original to people's minds as well. But I think MNTL has done a wonderful version of this. Just listen to this.
somebody's like you. She tells him your life ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna go and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry. I'm gonna rock you, gonna rock you, rock you, rock you. I'm gonna rock you, gonna rock you, rock you, rock you. I'm gonna rock you. Already pops disappear in a rum bar, can't find her nowhere. Steadily a workflow, heavily you know, so you no time, no time, no time for your dear. Now she got a 6-year-old, trying to keep him warm, trying to keep out the cold. When he looks in her eyes, he don't know he is safe, what she says. Ooh, love, no one's ever gonna hurt you, love. I'm gonna give you all of my love. Nobody matters like you. Cause I'm your life, ain't gonna be nothing like my life. You're gonna go and have a good life. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry. I'm gonna rock you, I'm gonna rock you, rock you, rock you. I'm gonna rock you, I'm gonna rock you, rock you, rock you. So rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry. Somebody's got you, rockabye, baby, rockabye. I'm gonna rock you, rockabye, baby, don't you cry. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you. I'm gonna rock you.
That was Danish EDM and modern house producer MNTL, and that featured Bell. That was Rockabye. I really loved that, and I'm really going to enjoy listening to that again in my little beastie when I'm on a long journey. Now then, I've got another new artist for you, so pens and pencils at the ready. This is Avalanche the Architect, and this is from the album Electronic Dance Money, and this is Electronic Dance Money. Just listen to this and I'll tell you a little bit about them when we come back.
Yo, I don't understand the language of people that want money. So when you talk to me, get your money right. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. My money long, like train smoke. El Chapo, got the same poke. Mule, doubles as a scapegoat. My ice don't melt, no raincoat. What's your money like? What's your money like? Get your money right. Get your money right. What's your money like? What's your money like? Get your money right. Get your money right.
Money talks.
What's your money like?
Money talks.
Get your money right.
Money talks.
What's your money like?
Money talks.
Get your money right.
Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh.
My jeweler got me shining like a light bright. The way the diamond cut bling and make the night bright. Try and touch it, make your night night. Go for jewels, stick up who you found the right fight. What's your money like? What's your money like? Get your money right. Get your money right. What's your money like? What's your money like? Get your money right. Get your money right.
Money talks.
What's your money like?
Money talks.
Get your money right.
Money talks.
What's your money like?
Money talks.
Get your money right.
Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh. Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you. Dirty cash, I need you. Oh.
$100 grand on the ring, 2 on the necklace, 2 when mattress medalist. Money game tight like females. Me and stacks of cash have an affinity. My necklace longer than infinity. No sudden moves leave you holy like divinity. Light you up in anyone in the vicinity. Ain't dodging bullets, this ain't Matrix, you ain't Trinity. Rounds coming from every single proximity. Look at me, Mr. T, my pinky finger, mini-me. What's your money like? What's your money like? Get your money right. Get your money right. What's your money like? What's your money like? Get your money right. Get your money right.
Money talks.
What's your money like?
Money talks.
Get your money right.
Money talks.
Get your money right.
Money talks.
Get your money right.
Money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you, and dirty cash, I need you. Oh, money talks. Money talks. Dirty cash, I want you, dirty cash, I need you. Oh.
That was Avalanche, the Architect, and this aggressive and ferocious rapper has a unique and distinct style of delivery matched with a rhyme structure formed like no other. His vocal onslaught is balanced by the lyrics that build the story of his life. His dedication to his craft stems from the discipline he gained over the years from his personal and professional MMA training and fighting. And he's been featured on songs with the likes of Capadonna, Choclair, Vinnie Paz, Jos Alla, Lil Wayne and 50 Cent, and Drake, to name but a few. I think he's one to watch, and I really enjoyed that one. It's a different type of track for us, and I'm glad that I was able to share it with you. And that reminds me that if you are an artist and you would like your music on the show, well, just head on over to the website www.spectrumonair.com. There is a submissions button. Just pop it in there and I promise you I will get your track aired on the show. It takes me a little while when I've had a holiday, and I've had a month-long holiday, so I'm catching up, and I promise you I've got all your tracks and I will be sharing them just as soon as I can, but it's very difficult to choose which ones to play first, so I'm trying to do a catch-up job, and I'm hoping I'm doing a good job of that for you. Now then, there is another new artist for you to get to know, and they are going to take us up nicely into set 3, because as you know, that is the palette changers section of the show, where we have other artists from other genres on the show for you to listen to and to get to know, like and love. This is the Sun Mills with They Tell Us Lies, and I'll tell you a little bit about them when we come back.
I don't know if I believe what you say you see. You say that it must be true 'cause you saw it on TV. I know one day there's a price we'll have to pay, 'cause what they sell you never comes for free. I can't hear above the roar of telling lies and keeping score. Facts don't matter anymore.
was the Sunmills there with They Tell Us Lies, and they are a Utah-based alternative rock trio known for blending hard-driving riffs and funk-laced grooves and a sharp sense of humour. They Tell Lies marks a shift into darker, more cinematic territory, drawing closer to the arena-sized intensity of bands like Muse and The Killers. Lyrically, it tackles something new for the band, the realisation that we're living in a post-truth world where competing versions of reality are shaped as much as profit as by fact, and I think we're all finding that at the moment, aren't we? It's one of those times in our lives where we don't know what to believe anymore, do we? So I think there's a very poignant track that is, and I'm looking forward to having more from the Sunmills in the future for you. And they, as I said, have taken us nicely into set 3. So get that cup of tea, get that cup of coffee, get that glass of wine or a pint of ale, and let's dive into set 3.
You're listening to Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. Broadcasting live on SpectrumOnAir.com, Get Me Radio and Mixcloud Live. And never fear, if you've missed your favourite programme, just find our Listen Again service on Mixcloud.com. Spectrum On Air, putting the colour back into radio.
That was the incredible Mr. Steve Blacknell there. Now I couldn't let the cat out the bag. We are going into filming and production for his new Waffle show, which is going to be aired on XBTV3, XBTV1, XBTV2, XBTV US, and also Pop World TV. He is so excited, and so am I. And I tell you what, shall I give you a little sneak preview who's coming on the first show? Well, of course, it could be subject to change, but we've got John Altman, who is award-winning composer and musician. We've got another John Altman, actor and singer, who you may remember most of all as Nasty Nick in EastEnders, and the wonderful Françoise Pascal, actress and singer. Those are his first 3 guests. Oh, it's going to be fun. I have no idea how the show's going to go, neither has Steve, but you know what? We're just going to dive straight in and we're just going to get his talk show, because Steve is a wonderful raconteur. He has got a way with talking to people, and he's going to bring out some little secrets that you and I don't know anything about. Anyway, set 3 is here. Let's dive in to the first track. Well, there's no point in giving you any details about this lady because you will know all about her. This is none other than the incredible Suzi Quatro with her brand new track from her album, a new album, Freedom. This is Little Miss Lovely.
She's gonna stay.
Little Miss Lovely, Little Miss Lovely, the one and only. Little Miss Lovely, yeah. Little Miss Lovely, the one and only. Little Miss Lovely, she's the one. She names the game and keeps a score. Losing brings you back for more. Innocently hardcore, she's one of a kind. She tantalizes, such a tease. Draws you in with smiles and sneeze. Fantasy, her expertise. She's one of a kind.
Little Miss Lovely, she's gonna stay.
Little Miss Lovely, Little Miss Lovely, the one and only. Little Miss Lovely, yeah. Little Miss
contemplate the lay of her land. She's leading, she's feeling, she's in overdrive. She was born to dominate, the strong survive.
Still working hard, still performing and having a little rest at the moment in Spain. That was Susie Quattro there with Little Miss Lovely. Next up is Roland Larocque. Now, I am loving Roland Larocque's music. There's just something about his vocals and something about the compositions that he creates. It just makes you smile and it makes you want to tap your feet. This is Live Again from the album Download.
Cause I won't let them do the things I've watched them do to you. You can't stand in the shadow, you have to walk away. When you feel you've done everything you can do. Well, I lost my way, you can lose it too. Say I told you so. It can happen to you. Don't fly too close to the sun. Don't bring me down in summer, cause I've just begun. Don't sail too close to the wind. Summer, cause I've just begun to live again.
Wasn't that lovely? I tell you what, that is definitely one to have in your kitchen when you're cooking a meal, or if you just want a really good, feel-good track to make you get up and dance. You wouldn't be able to sit down, would you, when you start listening to that? It just wants to get you up on your feet. That was Roland Larocque there with Live Again. And Roland LaRocque is a 60s, 70s and 80s multi-instrumentalist, performer, writer and producer. More, please, Roland. Thanks so much for sending that in. Now, the next artist doesn't need an introduction either, because you will know who he is. This is Marty Wilde with a brand new track called Let's Rock This Place. And that's what we're doing, I think, aren't we?
You get feeling low, you're all dressed up but nowhere to go. So what do we do? Well, I got a plan. Now let's get out of here, 'cause any doubts I had are simply gone. We're gonna dance tonight, it's no use hanging around or hanging on. Get ready for the show. The compere walks on the stage and he says, "Start it up, cats." Okay. Doobie-doobie-doop-doop-bop-bop. Now the bass kicks in and the place is buzzing, 'cause things are starting now. This dance is just what I've been dreaming on. It's where I wanna be. This is where I know that we belong. Yeah, we belong. You're feeling great, celebrate it, oh, we're rock this place tonight. Baby, hold on tight, but when you feel like this, elevate it, oh, we're rock this place tonight. Somebody shouts out, when do we stop? But nobody stops and nobody cares, 'cause things are starting now. This place is just what I've been dreaming of. It's where I wanna be, 'cause this is where I know that we belong. Yeah, we belong. Come on, let's go tonight, but when you're feeling great, celebrate it, oh, rock this place tonight. Baby, hold on tight, but when you feel like this, elevate it, oh, we'll rock this place tonight. Take it. Come on, let's go tonight, 'cause when you're feeling great, celebrate it, oh, rock this place tonight. Baby, hold on tight, 'cause when you feel like this, it's crazy, ain't it? Oh, come on, let's face it, oh, you can't replace it, oh, we're gonna rock this place tonight.
That was the incredible Marty Wilde there with Let's Rock This Place from the new album Let's Rock This Place, which releases on the 17th of April. I'm going to dedicate that one to Terry Batt, because Terry and I do sing songs together, and we're actually out in our local village church on the 24th of April doing another music night, and I've got to get some practice in, but I just simply haven't had time. I hope my voice works out. But these are veterans, Susie Quattro and Marty Wilde, and they are still enjoying the process of making music for us to like and love and enjoy. Isn't that wonderful? No matter how old you get, there is never a time when you shouldn't be creating music, especially if it's your passion and you love it. Right, Damien Madison is up next. Now, this is a lovely track, and we haven't had a lot of Damien's music on the show, and we should really have more. So let's get them in. Damien, please send me some more. This is the 38th Paradigm Blues.
it burns. I love you with my fractured soul. I never thought would feel again. I love you. I think of you and I melt. Walls I built around myself, tumbling on down. I breathe again. I feel reborn. I walk with purpose once more. I told you.
I don't know about you, but I love Damien's Beatlesque type vocals. I think they're really lovely and it's so nice to hear. You're almost transported back in time, but you're here in 2026 listening to some fabulous new arrangements by Damien. And I just wanted to say congratulations to his daughter Emily getting engaged recently. And I hope you're going to enjoy a bright future, Emily, with your new fiancé. So congratulations from all of us here at Spectrum on Air for you. Next up, Michelle McManus is another name that you will know, but I will tell you a little bit about her when we come back. This is a new hymn that she's created called Because. So this is a track for you to really sit down and listen to of all the lyrics that are in this. It's a beautiful, beautiful track.
Because the rivers do not drink their water, because the fruit trees don't devour their crop, because the sun gives light to all creation, the endless greed of humans has to stop. For nature shows how we should live for others. Forgo possessiveness and learn to share. And in a deep commitment to the planet, reflect God's generosity.
no threat to humanity. Because its health and beauty can restore us, we must respect its great integrity.
So let us work to guarantee all people have food and freedom, health and happiness by sharing all the good that God has given. With all the faith and justice we profess, praise to the Lord and lover of creation. Praise to the Son in whom all life is found. Praise to the ever-active Holy Spirit, one God whose gifted world is common ground. One God whose gifted world is common ground.
That was Michelle McManus there with Because, and that is a special hymn inspired by the late Pope Francis's call to protect our planet. Now this is quite interesting because this Easter, BBC Scotland unveils Michelle McManus Sings for the Pope, a moving must-watch TV documentary following Michelle McManus, a practising Catholic herself, on an extraordinary journey of faith, music and purpose that culminates in a breathtaking performance for Pope Leo in his summer residence, Castel Gandolfo. That's one to watch, so you need to keep an eye on the television for that. Now then, next up is a beautiful track from John Davis, and it's out now on Funky Records on Spotify, and it's sung by Savage Creek and Chris Funk, who wrote the tune, and the lyrics were done by John Davis. So a brilliant collaboration between those three. Now, I hope I'm going to say this right, because it's called Missy Auger. No one knows the pain of a radio DJ, I tell you.
Yeah. Since he left the sad orphanage in Niagara South, he learned how to make a living going from hand to mouth. Found a voice for country songs, singing for sins and downs. Saved his hungry soul throughout the worst of times. Canadian winter can be cruel, no doubt, but his survival genes helped him out. Brambled roads and frostbit fate, serendipity sang at the cafe gate. Two vagabonds with skills to trade, in Mississauga a pact was made. Freezing in a rock-hard bed in a cheap hotel, looking through a window at a winter's ice-cold hell. Thought he'd push on to Toronto and feet could hitch a ride. The wind off Lake Ontario cut him till he cried. Met a hobo by the roadside, dropped a loony in his coat, and cleared the morning mist in his throat. Thumb on my frostbitten, hitching for a ride. Then a blue Subaru bit him slip inside. How far you going? She asked him with a smile. To wherever I'm back, or somewhere warm for a while. He said, will you join me for a coffee at a Dixie Mall cafe? She was not only kind but beautiful, was what he found to say. Bramble rose and frostbit fakes, serendipity sang at the cafe gate. Two vagabonds with skills to trade, in Mississauga a pact was made. As she drove, she sang a song, her voice was sweet and strong, a country song he knew so well. She She loved his voice, she said he sang in tune, oh well. set it for me. Bramble rose and frostbit fake serendipity sang at the cafe gate. Two vagabonds with skills to trade, and Mississauga pact was made.
Was Mississauga. There you go. I think I've said it right now. From John Davis there with Savage Creek and Chris Funk. What a lovely track that was too. I really enjoyed listening to that. It drew you in, didn't it? Because those vocals were just such low and soft, and what a story it was telling within there as well. It compelled you to listen. Now I've got another new artist for you now. I've got an awful lot of information on the metadata track for me to try and decipher who's the artist, what's it called, and what album it's from. You'll never know what it's like unless you are a radio DJ trying to decipher all of this information. So this is Vajra, and this is Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, and this is the Pompeii reimagining. And I'll tell you a little bit about the band when we come back.
Down by
was Vajra there with Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun, and that was the Pompeii reimagining mix of that track. They are a New York-based progressive rock and melodic metal project led by vocalist and composer Anna Maria Pinner, fusing layered vocals with tectonic guitar and cinematic atmosphere. Vajra moves between progressive metal, art rock and ritual-driven composition, and I quite like that. I'm looking forward to hearing more from Vajra in the coming months ahead. I hope they do submit some more for us. Now, the last one for set 3, and going to lead us into set 4. I don't know how we're doing for time. Does anybody know? I don't know. Well, let's just carry on anyway. Is Andy Griffin with Sunsets in the Bay, and this is from the album The Happiness Illusion.
That this was me, meant to be incomplete. No one in my life for me to share. Then I saw her face across the crowded room. I couldn't help myself, I just had to stare. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. Change a single second, I'd rather instead be with you, watching sunsets in the bay. We missed the last train home. She said, no, I don't wanna be alone, so you can come along with me. Talked into the night, I fell in love at first sight. Cupid's arrow tore into my heart. She loved to play with shadows, but now it's me who's on this hallowed ground that we found. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. Change a single second, I'd rather instead be with you, watching sunsets in the bay. Lost the fight. By the time we got here, swimming through the sad tears, the ambulance had driven out of sight. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. I never knew the pain I'd feel inside. I wouldn't change a single second, no, I wouldn't turn the tide. Something in the way she used her words and phrases made me want to stay. I never knew the pain that lied ahead. I wouldn't change a single second, I'd rather instead be with you, watching sunsets in the bay. Sunsets in the bay.
That was singer-songwriter Andy Griffin there from Essex with Sunsets in the Bay. He's been creating contemporary indie rock and pop songs for quite some time now, and the Happiness Illusion album is due for release in April 2026. And incidentally, Andy released a track called AI on the 6th of March, and I have added that to the Beastie track. As I do most of the artists that you're listening to on my show, I will add more than one track so that you get a really good flavour of these artists and their creativity. Well, I better do a quick time check to see how much time we've got left before I have to say goodbye. So grab that cup of tea, that cup of coffee, that glass of wine or a pint of ale while I go and dig deep and see how long we've got for set 4, just for you here on Spectrum On Air and also my indie radio. God damn it, I knew we would run out of time. I've only got 2 tracks left to share with you, so I've got to be quick. The first one is from Just Joanna Ossie. She's a Perth-based artist, songwriter and creative producer with her song Excuse Me, I Have to Dance. I loved this, and for all those keyboard warriors out there, there is not a swear word in it. I have to admit, it did sound like it. I listened to the track a couple of times and then Anne McBannister googled the lyrics for me and there is no swear word in it. This is the radio edit, but you're going to love this. It's a great one for us to share. So this is Joanna Ossie with Excuse Me, I Have to Dance.
Excuse me, I have to dance. Here, so now we be vibing, busting moves left, right, and center. We gliding, no matter what you think, no matter what you're saying. I'm cutting up the floor with the sharpest knife wielding, becoming one. Music flows through me, sounds pounding all around, so free. And in the state, it's like a wild trance. Excuse me, I have to dance. Excuse me, I have to dance. I don't mean to be rude. Did you hear me? I said excuse me, I have to dance coming through. I don't mean to be crude, like Ludo and Couth. It's just this beat is pumping hard and got me in the mood.
I'm going to dedicate that to my granddaughter Violet because she is a dancer, and like me, whenever we hear music we just have to dance. It doesn't matter whether we're in the supermarket or wherever we are, music always grabs the both of us and we end up doing all these funny little dance. I don't care if anybody's watching, and that's how you should be. You should dance like no one's watching. So that was Joanna Ossie there with Excuse Me, I Have to Dance, and that's a favourite phrase of mine and Violet's. Well, next up is another artist for you to get to know, like and love, and it's probably going to go just over the time limit. This is the Kingsman Daz Band featuring Heidi Tan with Soul Jam 2026. You're going to love this too. So I'm going to say goodnight and God bless. Take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend that is ahead of you. I know all the schools have broken up, so enjoy some lovely Easter holidays. And I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
So